You know how they say boat stands for bring out another thousand? That is so apparent these past couple days. It's been $1,000 a day for the past, I don't even know how long, working on this skiff. Brother, it's getting crazy. Regardless, fellas, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another beautiful day over here at Skiffland. I haven't even turned the lights on. I really just needed to grab a couple things and I need to skedaddle out of here because I got a little Facebook Marketplace scavenger hunt to go on today. Biggest thing that I need to go pick up right now is a trolling motor. Hopefully I can land it. It's listed for $1,200. Apparently a really good condition Minn Kota 36 volt 112 pound thrust trolling motor. Apparently it's in good condition, listed at $1,200. I'm gonna try and get it for $1,000 or less, but he said my least favorite words of all time, which was I have a lot of interest. It's been listed for 3 days. Brother, I don't know if you had a lot of interest. But regardless, whenever somebody says that, they're usually not going to budge on the price because they're getting 700 messages about it, even though nobody's coming with cash in hand. I'm going to be that guy today. I'm going to show up with cash in hand. I'm going to try and get it for $900. And then, honestly, when I get back home, I'm going to try and offset the cost by listing my 55 Riptide Co-Pilot for sale. Just try and offset the price a little bit. But at least right now, I got to get in the car and I got to scoot over to Ponte Vedra, hopefully land a trolling motor. This is the 55 that I have for sale. Comes with the mount, the puck, 2 remotes. It comes with a lot, the plug and everything. I've been doing this Facebook Marketplace thing for quite some time now, so I can sort of read situations like a book from a mile away. And usually when people say something like, you know, I'm getting a lot of interest, that's going to be their biggest argument in the negotiation. They'll say stuff like, you know, I really don't want to come off the price that much because I can just call one of these other 500 or 600 people that are messaging me and they'll come give the 1,200. It happens a lot. So I actually will be surprised if I get this trolling motor for anything less than 1,200. I did bring the 1,200. I'm fully prepared to pay the 1,200 because it is somewhat of a deal. I can't find a good trolling motor anywhere on the interwebs. I can't even find an 80 pound for anything less than 1,200. So at the end of the day, I will pay my dues. But it doesn't hurt to, you know, try and get a little less. I'm going to shoot for 900. If I get it for 900, we're doing happy dances all the way home. When I sell stuff, you know, I give deals. Whatever I list my thing at, go ahead and knock 500 off. I feel like that's how Facebook Marketplace should be. You know, if you're in the multi-$1,000 range, go ahead and drop 500 off of that price off the bat. If you're in the hundreds, multi-hundreds, go ahead and at least drop 50. If you're close to 1,000, you know, go ahead and drop 100. Anything over 1,000, it's reasonable to drop 200 off of that number. That's how I've been doing it for a long time. So I feel like I hit people reasonably. You know, hit them low, meet in the middle at a fair price. If they have it listed for 1,200, I'm gonna offer 9. If we land somewhere at 1,000 or 1,100 or 1,050, that seems like how it should go. Lately, it's just not how it is. I do deals. I give people money off. I have a fair negotiation. But when I go to negotiate stuff, it's just firm. And then they get mad at me. I don't get it. Facebook Marketplace is not what it used to be. I'm trying to single-handedly bring it back, if that makes sense. Although I'm about to switch to the dark side. If this trolling motor transaction goes south, brother, when I get back home and I list my trolling motor for sale, might have to go firm. And the whole thing relies on this transaction right now. If it goes south, man, I'm listing that 55 for 900 firm. Man, see, even 900 is still a good deal right now. I can't find anything with a remote right now, 1,000 plus. Maybe I should do that too. Maybe I should list it 1,000 firm. Brother, I need to stop. I need to stay true to myself. I can't let these people bring me down. All right. I'm gonna list it probably 900 OBO. We all know what that means. 750. But regardless, I'll check in. I don't know. Once I'm leaving his spot, check in and talk about how much we got it for. If we even do get it, I don't know. Always keep in mind though, when you're buying trolling motors, that you got to buy batteries for them as well. 12 volt trolling motor, you need one 12 volt battery. 24 volt trolling motor, you need two 12 volt batteries or a 24 volt. And then you get a 36 volt trolling motor, you need three 12 volt batteries or one 36 volt. And these batteries aren't cheap these days. The cheapest you can get is about $100 a battery. You know, you might have a Costco membership, get in there and get an interstate battery for 89 bucks, but you still need three of them for a trolling motor like this. So, you know, just go ahead and chalk up 300 bucks on the back end to have this trolling motor set up. It's not cheap. Just hopping on the highway, just left homie's house. I do have a trolling motor in the back of the vehicle. I have a trolling motor, not the trolling motor. A little bit of a scam going on over here. I walk up to the driveway. Cool guy, cool house, everything. I think he actually got scammed previously because he really thought that this was a 36 volt 112 pound thrust trolling motor, and it was not. I walk up and it was an 80 pound 24 volt. He looked innocent, but I mean, you never know. You never know. But regardless, I said this is a whole different ball game, and at the moment the ball's in your court. I'll still buy it because I'm here, and I do think it'll work for the boat that I'm building right now, but it's just a different caliber. You know, I brought the 1200. I was gonna hopefully do a little negotiation on a 36 volt, but now it's an 80 pound 24 volt. It's a different league. So if you want to come down on the price, I'll be more than happy to do a different type of negotiation. It was awkward though, I'll be real. Because even standing there, I was trying to get the post back up just so I could double check to make sure that I wasn't wrong, because I don't want to be that guy, you know. And I didn't have service though, so it took forever for the post to pop up. There was some awkward, weird silences, and I wish you guys were there so I wasn't the only one being awkward. Regardless though, pulled it back up, and he was like, I don't even know, man. Well, you give me 700 bucks for it? He was like, it works great. It's been on my boat and it worked fine. I took it off because I now have my flats boat on a lift in the back, and I keep it covered, and the cover's not big enough to go over the trolling motor, so I just took it off and it's been laying in the garage. I just had it serviced. They said it's all good. So I mean, you know, a really good 80 pound 24 volt for 700 bucks is a fantastico dealio. So I mean, I'm stoked about that. I'll probably completely break even, if not make a couple bucks, selling that 55 that I have back at the shop. So it's a good day. And I got to go buy a Yeti 65 later today. That's probably 200, 225. So I'll be in a trolling motor and a cooler for less than I was originally hoping to negotiate down on this trolling motor originally. So we're in good shape financially, getting things done today early on a Tuesday morning. I will say though, the rest of the day, well, the middle part of the day, me, my wife, my brother-in-law, my father-in-law, and my father-in-law's girlfriend are about to go out on the water on his boat. We're gonna have a little sandbar day. I'll try and bring you guys along for that because it is a fun time out there, especially on this particular boat. 400 Mercury racing motor. It's like a 74 mile per hour boat, and it's just fun. It's just fun, and it's fun because the sun's out and it's hot outside, and we might get a little sunburn. I'll bring you guys with me for the most part, but whenever we get back to the shop, we got to hang that Yamaha 115. A big rigging day going on today, but I still want to bring you guys out on the water. That's what it's all about. So I will see you at some point on the water. But regardless, cheers to a good Facebook Marketplace scavenger hunt. A good deal's out there, man. You just got to find it. You just got to find it. Not coming home with the 36V, but it's okay. Coming home with the 24 volt, and it'll push this Jonesy just fine. Still be able to spot lock at the jetties just fine. Less weight in batteries. That's the silver lining. I'm in the town center right now picking up a mobile order for my wife from American Eagle, and it just dawned on me that the only way you can make money in this boat building industry is if you're an absolute scavenger on marketplace. If I was spending $2,000-3,000 on trolling motors and, you know, thousands of dollars on lean posts and center consoles, I'd be in the negative on every single boat of all time. So I don't know, that's the edge. That's the edge you need to have. And I mean, I don't know any people in the boating world that aren't Facebook marketplace scavengers, but if you're not, you need to sharpen that tool, brother. So much lighter than I thought it would be. An extension on the helm like this is, I'm kind of worried that I didn't get one for the Jonesy to elevate it over the top controls. We'll see though. We'll see. Talk about a steal of a lifetime. He got this boat for 60 grand. 60.
The fast truck, not the slow one.
Yeah, sun-kissed mango snooky lid with the Get Tight Gear SPF hoodie. Ugh. Water looks nice today. The current is just blasting over there. I can't even swim against it. I guess the tide's going out or coming in. I don't know, man. I'm here for a good time. I haven't even been captaining the boat today, which I usually do. I've just been a nice passenger today, sitting in the back, enjoying a nice LaCroix, catching a sunburn. Like I said, man, I did something wrong if I don't come home with a sunburn today. So I got a little burn, and then I'm protecting myself from the sunshine via Get Tight Gear. Cheers, guys. Mission accomplished. Your boy's sunburned, back in the truck. I guess I'll meet you at the shop. Alrighty, my dudes, back over here at Skiffland. What a day that was. Very much needed day on the water. Super sunburned. You know, super bad sunburns are bad for the skin, but they're good for the soul. I'm in here now. We're about to hang this motor. This motor has been hanging on this cherry picker for so long now. And it's finally about to hang on the boat that it was intended for from the beginning. This is a big moment. I know this is a super easy task, but it's a big moment. You know what I'm saying? It should only take us a couple of minutes, if that. But I don't know. It's romantic. I stopped and got some stainless bolts and then some other black bolts just to get the job done. All these bolts were like 30 bucks. Yeah. Oh, let me grab the trolling motor. That's exciting. I was just looking over everything on the motor. Everything looks good, and it's a 2020 motor. That's fantastic. A win, a score. All right, let's get to moving this motor over into place. Alrighty, the motor is mounted. I'm super stoked, but we do have some bad news on the horizon. It is what it is, man. It's not really crazy bad news, but the jack plate is not holding any pressure. I think it just needs new fluid. Reason I think it needs new fluid is because when I drove 2.5 hours and met the guy to buy it, when I was driving home, he messaged me and was like, oh, I mean, before you put it on, it's probably a good idea to just do regular maintenance, man. You know, like probably put hydraulic fluid in it. And I was like, brother, does it need hydraulic fluid? or are you just saying I should do maintenance before I put the motor on? And he was like, oh, no. It's all good. I'm just saying, you know, just regular maintenance. It's been sitting for a little while. And I was like, all right. Well, when I put the motor on, I needed to lift it up because I don't have the motor hooked up to power yet to be able to just tilt it up. So I just was going to lift up the jack plate, which worked. Everything worked, but it just wasn't holding hydraulic pressure. And I was just like, brother, you should have just told me. You should have just told me. No big deal. I'll add some hydraulic fluid to it tomorrow. But then I noticed another thing, and I'm not super sure about this because at first I was like, oh, let me just hook up the motor to power. And then I was looking around for the power cord, positive and negative, and there was not one. So does this just not have one? Like, there's not the usual positive and negative that jumps out of there. And then I went over here and looked at the harness, and there's nothing over here that connects positive to negative. I was just like, well, that whole situation when I went and bought this motor was just so weird and rough that I don't know. I'm gonna have to do my research. I don't know if there's some type of thing that I'm missing here, but it is what it is, man. The motor is on the boat, and we're gonna get her fired up here soon. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't you worry. Maybe I just tucked the cord in somewhere, you know. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it just yet. I don't really like this harness over here and all these controls. I might just buy all new stuff. That looks pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. Unless I accidentally put something in the office over there. It is what it is though, man. Check her out. Big old motor on this big girl. Starting to look like a boat. Let me grab the cowling, throw it on. Let's see. Oh, this is how I'm holding hydraulic pressure right now. I got a long bolt hanging out in there. Do what you gotta do. I just gave her the spit shine. Brother, she's looking good. It's looking crazy, honestly. Yeah, dude, I'm stoked. I also filmed this outro already, and then I sat in the truck and I was editing the video, and for some reason my mic wasn't working. I don't know, but so I'm back in here doing it again. The trolling motor looks so sick. It made itself at home quite nicely on the Jonesy. I'm stoked. I gotta get 2 batteries for that up front. 2 deep cycles. I love mounting and wiring trolling motors these days. There's something peaceful about it. And then I need a starting battery for the 115 back here. Man, oh man. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words, man. This motor looks insanely good on this boat. It's well deserving of a bird's eye. Man, oh man. Unreal. Unreal. I don't know, dude. If you're new here, I encourage you, go watch the first videos of this boat. The first video, second video, third video, fourth video, I don't even know. Go watch them all. This boat looked crusty, dusty, and just left for dead. And now it doesn't even look like the same boat, literally. It's insane. I'm super proud of this boat. And I don't know. We got a long way to go, kinda, but we've come so far. And like I said, this wasn't a hard job. Came here, put 4 bolts onto the jack plate. But it was just, I don't know, it was a big moment. Finally putting this motor on the Jonesy that's just been sitting over there for so long. I forgot that it looked this good. The cowling, maybe, I don't know, but it's a good looking motor on this Jonesy. This is going to be a fishing machine, like I said from the beginning. It's looking like it's going to turn out to be one of my favorite boats that I've ever built, and I just appreciate you guys for coming along the journey. And yeah, sorry about last night. I accidentally posted a video super late. I had the video done and edited and posted at about 6 o'clock, but I guess the song that I used in the background was copyrighted, so it deleted the video. So I had to re-export a new video with a new song that took like an hour, and then I had to upload it. And where me and my wife were at the time, there was no service, so it took forever to upload. It finally uploaded at 9:30. I was afraid the homies were gonna be asleep, but the homies were awake. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys sitting in the comments and just chatting it up about boats and life and whatever. There's nothing like it. Name a better life, you know what I'm saying? Name a better life. Go cruise, blasting on a Mercury 400R. Get off the water, get in here, turn some wrenches, get a huge transformation view with the new motor. I don't know. I need to get out of here and edit this video before I post another video at 9 o'clock. Whatever, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm speechless. Love you guys. Peace. Imagine the real estate if it was a tiller motor. Crazy. Brother, my sunburn's pretty roasted. I love a good sunburn, man, but lately I've been in the shop, so I've been ducked away. Haven't had a sunburn in a couple of weeks. But there's something I crave about it. Getting home and feeling all cold and crunchy almost. Got to put a hoodie on to go to bed. I don't know. But man, oh man, what a day. I don't know, it was a little bit different of a video, so hopefully it was still chill with the homies. I actually have to leave right now and go buy a cooler out in Ponte Vedra. Weirdly, it's like an hour away, deep in Ponte Vedra, but it's a Yeti 65 white. I need it for the Jonesy, man. Jonesy deserves a brand new Yeti. So I have to sit over here and edit the video and then cruise out there, pick up a cooler, come back, drop it off, and then go home. Maybe eat some Italian, convince the wife to cook up some Italian, and just have a good night. I don't know, today feels like a Friday for some reason, or Saturday. I don't know. Cheers to life, homies. Cheers to life. I appreciate you guys. I can't say it enough. I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm yapping at this point, but you know the deal. If you made it to this point in the video, you're a legend for sure. For sure. Making it all the way to this point with all the yap. Anywho, crack a cold one for your boy tonight. And just enjoy life a little bit. Slow down and smell the roses. You know what I'm saying? Love you guys. Bye-bye.